Trump has been tweeting about this, and I'm going to read it to you, the latest presidential tweet. Here we go. As usual, Jay Powell and the Federal Reserve are slow to act. Germany and others are pumping money into their economies. Other central banks are doing it much more aggressively. The US should have, for all of the right reasons, the lowest rate. We don't, putting us at a competitive disadvantage. We should be leading, not following. Greg, I think the president is saying exactly what you've been saying.
Yeah, you could have predicted that tweet. I'm surprised it took him that long today to actually say something like that. But yeah, this is a period where we need to rely on the experts, the doctors, the scientists. I'm not sure it's all that productive for Trump to say that. The Fed will move. Powell indicated that on Friday. So I think it was not a helpful tweet.
I think, Keith Fitz, I think the president and a lot of investors would like the rate cut now. Yeah. Not tomorrow, not next week, now, right?
Yeah, but at the same time, it would just reinforce a view that the Fed they're being sycophants to Trump. I think the Fed has to do it at its pace. There's an FOMC meeting in a couple of weeks. Maybe we'll wait until then. But I think the Fed can't show the world that it does exactly what Trump wants at exactly the time he wants.
Rebecca Walser, come into this, please. If we had a rate cut by the Federal Reserve in the very near future, would that help?
I mean, I think that's what you're seeing in the market right now is the Federal Reserve's, Jerome Powell's comments on Friday, letting people know, trying to calm the market on Friday, letting people know the Fed is watching and the Fed will take action as appropriate. So I think that's why we saw this sort of rebound on Friday afternoon, as Sue mentioned, and also this morning. And so, yes, the Fed is a factor here, and we do look for that. But again, we're still going to have this emotional back and forth. Once deaths are coming in and once cases are spreading in the United States, people are going to emotionally overreact, and so we have to be prepared for that. This is going to spread, and this is going to affect us. It's going to affect travel. It's going to make people stay home, and conferences are being canceled. All of these things are happening, and we just have to prepare for that. And the Fed is not going to be able to stop that full stop, and it certainly isn't going to affect all of our supply chain problems coming out of China.